I am Jack Norgaard, somewhat retired Lutheran pastor, and I was involved in the beginning helping to put the clinic together and served on the board 1 year.
And I'm Jan Lorentzen, and I currently am a volunteer psychologist at the clinic. I was at the table from the first meeting forward, and I served as the first board chair, and then also was the director of the mental health clinic for a couple of years, and I'm about to resume that directorship in January. I had parents that gave us the legacy of moving towards suffering, I guess I would say, and I think that has guided my adult life. So I really care to be engaged locally and in our community here. So I keep my ears up, and when something is starting to brew, I enjoy being on the front end of it. And I'm also finding through this process that I enjoy being part of the sustenance and keeping this clinic vital. I remember when we started this clinic, there was a really big community, or actually I should say countrywide discussion about, is healthcare a right or is it a privilege? And I remember thinking, I don't really even care about the semantics of it. People are suffering here and there's a lot of need, and we can do better than what we're doing. Oh, it's the people involved, and not only the patients who are so grateful, and it's really heartwarming every time we're ever there to see people so thankful for help, and they feel better, and it's wonderful to see the diminishment of suffering. But also what really fuels me is this collective sense of trying to band together in what way we can, and I think we benefit as much as volunteers as the people do who come in. So it's that camaraderie of like-minded and equivalently caring people trying to do something for the greater good.
Yeah, I think we really had good people who were involved in putting the clinic together and serving on the board, and they really cared about it. I got hooked in college. After I got out of the service, I took a course on the minor prophets, and Amos and Hosea, and their talk about justice. And I have been fortunate to be able to be involved in justice programs or issues most of my career. And I've always thought, well, probably not always, but that everybody should be entitled to good medical care, not just people with money, and not just people who can afford insurance. That as citizens of this country, we ought to provide good health care to everybody.